What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your very first time stopping here, you are welcome. My name is Raisa and I'm so glad you stopped by this video. In today's video, we're going to be going through the University of Calgary applications for the undergraduate part, because I did a similar video like this for University of Regina and a lot of people found it very helpful. So I thought I might as well just do another one for the University of Calgary, because this is another university that a lot of people are looking forward to going into. And if you guys actually enjoy this video, or if this video is helpful for you, comment some other videos you want me to do in the comment section, just so that we can go through the website together in case you're having trouble navigating their website or how to go through the admission application process. Okay, so let's jump right into this video. So let's begin. I'm just going to Google the university and then you can just follow along. Okay, so we're going to do university. It's always good to just use Google because it's easy and it takes you to the right website. University of Calgary. So this is the university right here. I'll click that. And then now the first thing you want to do is to go to future student. If you're going for undergraduate, this is where you go to. If you're going for graduate studies, then you're here. Those are the two I know, and then the others could be others which you wanna explore if you need to. So for the undergraduate one, we're gonna do that. So this is what you see: how to apply, documents, dates and deadlines, international students. So now, when you want to apply, you already should have an idea of what you want to study, right? Although some of the schools that you may want to pick don't probably offer that program, so you can still decide to go through explore programs. So let's click on that, and then this is it. This is just a chat box. If you want to chat with someone in the university who can help you, you can do that. Feel free. Now these are the undergraduate faculties they have. You can select by faculties, or you can just scroll through if you have time. I don't have time for that because we don't want this video to be too long, so we're just gonna go here and say, for example, we just pick engineering. We go to filter, and then it brings out all the engineering programs that are offered. So let's say you want to apply for software engineering. You click on software engineering, and then it's gonna tell you here this is a BSc in engineering for software. Learn how to apply for admissions right there. So this one is just going to tell you everything you need to know about the program. You can read it, and then these are the admission requirements, because you definitely want to know what the admission requirements are for this particular program. Right now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to this one. You have to pick. I am currently like your own status at the moment. So if you're a high school student, someone who is just fresh from high school, you click on this one. If you're a university transfer student, you click on this. If you're someone who has already had a degree and you want us to pursue another degree, then this is where you belong. An adult student or a mature student, you can pick that one. But most of you, I think, are from high school or after degree, anyone. Then your education system, so where you're coming from. You are gonna pick the education system from your own country. Let's say you are coming from, where do I pick? I'll pick Cameroon, and then we'll see, and I'll pick Nigeria as well. Let's see what they have for requirements. So if you have studied in Cameroon, the education system. This is what we mostly use. We use the baccalaureate or the GCE ordinary and advanced level. This is the system that we use. So you're going to have to present this for their own requirements. So you can also check if you're from Nigeria. You'll see the education system and the documents that you will need for Nigeria. Where is Nigeria? It's right here. So this is it. So you need your senior school certificate examination. So that's your WAEC or NECO. I don't know what that is, so nobody should ask me. So I don't know what NECO is. I think I've heard of WAEC, but I've not heard of NECO. Likewise, if you are from let's pick India. I know I'm just picking random ones. It's just random, guys. Nobody. It's just random selection I'm doing right now. So India is gonna tell you based on their education system, these are the documents you need to submit. Okay, so it tells you all of that. Then let's say Kenya. Okay, it's also informative for me because I'm able to see what they use. So you need your Kenya certificate of secondary education. Perfect. So now that you get an idea of what we're doing, okay, moving on. Let's continue. Now it's going to tell you the courses that you need for this admission. You can read all of that, and then it tells you whatever thing you need to know in case you need any additional admission information. That's what you're looking at. These are the list of approved courses because they say here that you need to have some required courses to be admitted. So these are the courses that they say you should have at least, right? And then they've told you here for the approved courses and notes, they said 2 courses in the same subject area may not be presented to satisfy the entrance requirements. So make sure you read all of this to be able to determine the courses that are needed here, right? And pay attention to detail because they tell you the list is not exhaustive and other courses may be considered. So depending on your own education system, they're going to consider certain courses that you studied. Okay, now this just tells you the procedures for admission, and then it tells you the language proficiency you need if you need one. So you're going to check based on your own country because they said with your high school studies you must have completed English and all that good stuff, and then like just a bunch of stuff. So now you're able to also check the student cost estimator, like to check how much the tuition is for a student. So let's try this, let's do this, and then we see how much the cost of your education is going to be for a first year undergraduate student. Okay, and they tell you here it consists of 40 courses and it takes 4 years to complete it. So let's do that for 1 year and see. So definitely you're an international student, and then your faculty is engineering, and then they're asking you want to include the cost of textbooks and supplies. I don't think I want to include them. If you want to do that, you can just check the box and then you get an estimate for all of that, including the textbooks. If you're a first year student, you're a first year student, we live on campus, let's just say no, because we just want to get like the tuition fees. We have a meal plan, no. Let's just see how much the estimate is. As you can see, it has told us the estimate for 5 courses. So for a full term load, this is what you're looking at paying for your tuition. That's for 5 courses. Then the University of Calgary clearly charges their tuition based on courses as well. So let's say if you take 3 courses, it's going to be less than this amount, right? And then as per my other videos, I've always mentioned that once you get your tuition, there are always other additional costs that are added to your fees because the school university includes things like the bus pass, things like dental plans, health plans, as you can see here, recreation activities. So all of that stuff goes into other costs, and once you add all of it, it tells you here you have $670 plus personal other expenses that they've added, if you want to consider that. So if you add all of this, you're going to get the total of $16,703.32. So that's the Canadian dollars clearly here, so this is the amount you're looking at paying at least for that first semester, so per term, and then if you're looking for the whole year, so for the whole year, that's for fall and winter, this is what you're looking at paying. So $33,406.64. So that's the total amount you're going to be paying for a year. In case you want to make a bank statement, you know that this amount is for, you're supposed to have at least your 1 year, 1 year tuition fee, and then an additional $10,000. So you're looking at making your bank at a bank statement of about $45,000 for this, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's what we have for this university. I think this is just the basic information you need to know, right? Okay, now that we've checked this basic estimate, if you want to change and see how much it's going to be if you live on campus, you can just do that as well. Okay, but for the purpose of this video, let's just stick to this because I believe not everybody's going to want to stay on campus, so let's stick to that. Now we have to go into the application proper, so we're going to go back. So this is how to apply, and then it says here the application. So applications for fall 2022 opens in October 1st, so the applications already began. Okay, so by now you should have already applied if you're looking at coming in the fall of 2022 or starting school in fall of 2022. So this is where you're gonna go. We already checked this. They've told you, we already checked the program. We know we're going for an engineering program and software. That's what we said for this video. Then we already checked the admission requirements. This is if you studied in Alberta. If you studied outside Alberta, this is where you're going. Now this is your own area of interest, right? You're going to start by clicking. They said they've told you everything you need to do. So steps 1 to 4, follow all of these steps. Make sure you have your 145 Canadian dollars for this. We'll start by creating a University of Calgary EID. Once you've done that, you can click apply now. Okay, so I've already done mine. Let me just click on it and show you guys. This is it. Just use your first name dot your last name and create your own, and follow the rules. Look at this information right here. Always make sure you're following the information. So if you can just follow that. So this is it, and then you fill in all of this information, right? Your date of birth, your questions, and then you create your ID. Make sure you finish this up to this point. I already did all of this for my own, so this is what you have to do. And whenever I'm doing these videos, I'm not going to be creating accounts all the time, just because I don't want to get into any trouble about creating IDs I don't get to use and stuff. I can go to apply now. So once you get to apply now, there's a central authentication service which you should use. So the EID you created, this is where it comes in handy. You're gonna go there and then you're going to put in your password. Okay, and then we sign in here. You create a new application. Once you create a new application, you fill out your information. Okay, so this application here was kind of submitted. Let's just see. Okay, I just want to show you guys, right? So based on the application, that this draft application that was done, the high school, these are the information you're going to fill. You're going to fill your high school information. You're going to fill your highest level achieved information, your post-secondary education, and then the program you picked. So I picked software engineering. Let's say for a second choice, I'll just pick something like chemical engineering, and then any other additional information, that's what you're gonna use. And then once that is done, you can review it and then pay your $145, and then you submit your application. And it's so easy. That's all you need to do, right? Once you do all of that, you are going to, because they tell you that after you submit your application, log in. You have to, so when you submit your application, right, you log into the student center, and then your to-do list is going to be updated within 24 to 48 hours of submission, to include your transcripts and your documents that will be needed to review your application. So that's how it works. And that's it, guys. When you're done, you just chill and then wait for the university to get back to you, and make sure you monitor where your application is at. Normally they always take about 4 weeks for most applications. If it takes more, just hold on and then just wait for it. Okay, so it's a wrap, guys. If you enjoyed this video, thank you so much for watching up to this point. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Okay, and make sure you subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more videos. And until then, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.